Mic check, mic check. Hey, what's going on? It's Inventor here. Going from Torment 1 up to Torment 4 on Diablo 4 Season 9 PTR. I reached Torment 1 by clearing Pit 10, and now it's time for me to start climbing up to Torment 4 when I clear Pit 55. What I intend to prioritize in Torment are my Herodic powers first, my Tempering recipes second, my ancestral weapon third. Note that I do already have an ancestral weapon, but I want one that's even better. Which this season they actually made it easier to get multiple GA items in higher torments. So we'll see if we can get one with like 2 GA or maybe a GA on willpower or something. So that'll be third. Unique's fourth. So in this case, I need Storm's Companion Pants and Irida's. Well, I call it Irida's Ring. I don't know if it's Irida's Will or whatever, but yeah. So after that would be Masterworking fifth. So that would involve trying to farm Obdicite. Right now I have 100 from the Mercenary Rewards, but of course there's plenty of other places where I'm supposed to be getting Obdicite. And then, of course, sixth and last but not least would be Glyphs. Now, it's worth noting that yeah, I'm going to be like leveling glyphs at the same time that I do a little bit of everything else. Of course, to level the glyphs, I need to, like, the only place I can level glyphs are via the pit. But I'm also going to be doing a bunch, like, the pit to unlock the higher torment tiers, and also to limit test what my build is capable of from time to time. So that'll also give me the means to level my glyphs while I go along. It's not going to be as easy as last season, that's for sure, but still, or it's not going to be as easy to make it a Torment 4 with just half-baked glyphs, but we'll have to do what we can. So, in terms of the priorities here, I would prioritize buffing my Herodic powers first, since these are much faster to max out, and for the most part, well, yeah, I'd say that they're pretty fast to max out, and in order to max these, I need to run Nightmare Dungeons, and there's plenty of things in the Nightmare Dungeons that I can get aside from the what is it called? The material. Herodic files. So I'll probably be clearing the Nightmare Dungeons for other like materials and items and gold and whatnot. At the same time, I'm yanking some Herodic files from them simultaneously. So I'll probably be kitting out my Herodic powers first, but unlike with past seasons, they don't give nearly as much power as... Well, yeah, they don't give nearly as much power as in previous seasons, at least as far as I can tell so far. The powers that I want, right now I'm using the poison infusion, but later I'm going to want the lightning infusion. This will give me a big damage boost to lightning-based skills, in this case wolves. So that's pretty important. And then I'll probably be running the execute. This one right here, Bloody Charm. And yeah, I'll have to look at the other ones later. Yeah, like this one applies vulnerable. I think that'll be important. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's any that really boost my damage or anything of that sort. So I don't think I would use those. Anyway, okay, so that's enough of that. I'm also still missing some aspects and uniques, and this is all I have for my gear, so I'll continue for now. I do have most of the aspects I need. The one that I'm missing is still aspect or Shepherd's aspect, I think. Or no, sorry, aspect of the Stampede. Aspect of the Stampede would give me an extra wolf, or I guess werewolf in this case, and an extra poison creeper and an extra raven. So that helps a lot. But aside from that, I have most of the other offensive aspects, and then I'm still missing my Spirit Bond aspect for DR and to keep my or make my wolves immortal. So yeah, a lot of things still to do to buff up my character here. There is one thing I'd like to do before grinding though, and that's to see how far I can get in the pit with my current setup. My current right, I don't have enough. I am actually short on masterworking materials here, so I think I'm going to. Gotta be something I can do that's like quick and easy. I guess I can go here and try to do some of the. Well, yeah, I can do some of the Hell Tides for the time being. But yeah, I want to actually push the pit and see how far I can get with just this level of equipment. That's something that I'm kind of curious about. Ooh, there we go. Because you can see, even with what I have right here, I'm quite capable of handling myself just fine. Whoa, that's a lot of equipment. Whoa, 2 GA. That is a lot of cinders. It just gave me a little bit of everything here. Okay, wasn't expecting that. I have enough to open some of the tortured gifts now. I was just here to get some whispers. Didn't mean to get all those cinders. Whoa, lag. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough damage to just one-shot all these guys, though. Despite... Oh, this might be my best efforts. Okay. Picking up some Venus motes. My basic skill still doesn't seem to do that much damage relative to my other skills. I know. But overall, hey, there we go. There's the Forces of Hell grow frenzied. I need to slay a Hellborn, so this actually works out perfectly for me. Oh, 161k. Yeah, that's a pretty massive increase from the last time I took a look at my damage. Previously, I was hitting for like 20k. Now I'm up to like 160k under the right circumstances, so it's pretty good. Slay Harbingers. Maybe I need to take some time to like start crafting some builds up on the PTR, but I don't know what changes they're gonna make though. So it's kind of hard to accurately gauge out what builds I should put some effort into. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to see if with my current level of equipment I can break all the way into Torment too. That's kind of why I'm doing all this, going through all this trouble. Oh yeah. I didn't activate my ult, but if I did, I would have probably killed him automatically. Symbiotic Helm. A lot of legendaries here. I'm getting a lot more loot here. Well, I mean, I did kill a treasure goblin, though, to be fair. That's part of why it was so easy. Alright. 8 minutes to do the pit. I think I can manage it. Yeah, I just gotta do this first. That was my last two Baleful Hearts too. Very convenient that I did leave myself a bit of buffer room. Harbingers. I don't really think I have that many Harbingers in the area, so I think I'll be okay. I'll clear all these demons, but unless I get, I guess in this case, unlucky and some Harbingers spawn on me, I should be okay. Well, I mean, either way, it doesn't, I guess, make that much of a difference. Because now that I think about it, either way I'm going to be finishing my Whispers and then I can move on to the pit. I'm trying to rush to get this all done because I want to get the Whisper from the pit. That's like free Whispers, free loot, free everything. Alright. I hope I don't get more magics. More magic and rare items. Or worse yet, common. There. There she is. Okay, I figured she would do that. See, I'm actually more than strong enough to take on Torment 1 at this point. There, dead. I didn't even activate my ult. I think I saw like a 3 million in there somewhere. Oh wow, I got a natural finesse. That's cool. Hold on a sec. Check something. I wanted to open this, but I think I get to save the number of cinders I have. If I can, then that's great. Later I'll use that for the Torture Gift of Mysteries. If not, then it's not really a big deal. Like, whatever. But I definitely do want to get credited for this Whisper, though. So I'm gonna hit this Raven of the Tree. Oh, hold on a second. I should hit this first. Natural Finesse. And yeah, definitely Greater Collection two-handed weapons. Hoping to get like an Ancestral or something. I must open the chest now, because if I don't, then I can't get my, like the whole reason I was doing this is because I needed 3 Artificer's Stones. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. I hate being gated on... Well, I hate being gated on, oh. Okay. I hate being gated on Artificer Stones, but I can deal with the Artificer Stones later. I just need to do this to unlock Torment, or to unlock Pit 25. And, oh, yeah, and I also should probably drink these. Then, like, once I get credit for the Whisper, I can go and grab Artificer's Stones elsewhere. That's not a problem. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, these guys are quite a bit tankier than before. But I still think I can probably push all the way up to... I could probably push all the way up to Pit 25. It just takes a bit longer here now, as compared to before. At this rate, I don't even know if... I don't have the AoE either. Oh yeah, it takes a while for sure. But... yeah, normally I don't really care about how long my pit run takes, but I think I only have 6 minutes before this pit run is over, so I gotta be on it. Ow. Yeah, they can't quite do enough damage to take off my barrier yet. Or fortify. So I have plenty of survivability. Over 5,000 life. So it's looking just fine. Yeah, I have Poison Creeper duration increase because of... Oh wow, 1.3 million on a crit overpower. Yeah, crit overpower still feels pretty good. Still gives a lot of damage. I mean, despite them nerfing it, supposedly. Okay, not bad. It is taking some time, but getting them. This is still without any sort of extra Paragon boards. So 437k crit overpower, but I mean even my regular hits are still 200k, so they're already pretty decent, I would say. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Next area. Here maybe? Yeah, I hate not having my Storm's Companion. How many Obels do I have? When I make it into Torment 2, I'm gonna gamble for as many pants as I can and hope for Storm's Companion. That's like the only way. I would consider... Well, yeah, no, like, I actually have to. All my Obels are gonna be for Storm's Companion. Even, like, a 750 would be okay. But I can't make do with... I mean, I have an Ancestral here, like an Ancestral weapon, so I don't need to worry about whether or not I should try to get, like, a better Ancestral weapon first or something. Like, I need to just focus on getting Storm's Companion. Okay. I'm still missing, oh, lag. This should allow me to reset my skills pretty nicely, too. There, 423. Okay, on that.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, good. 16-second cooldown. 2 minutes. No, I'm not gonna make it. It's too bad.
I must wait.
I mean, I had no choice though. Like I do lose out on some whispers here, but I guess kind of had to be done. I had to take the risk because I need to unlock pit 25 sooner or later anyway. It's all good.
I must wait a moment.
Oh shoot. Yeah, not having AoE is really hurting me. Oh, and
I'm not
I
ready.
guess I can go to the northeast here. How far did I get last time? Like, I had Beastmasters. I guess I didn't really buff it up all the way. I'm just trying to recall in my head, like, how far was I able to get last season? Because last season I actually had, like, certain boss powers, right? Like, Beastmasters training was, like, a pretty big one. There's gotta be a pack here somewhere.
I must wait a moment.
Dude, no way. Okay, there. How much time? I have 17 seconds. Okay, here. Oh, there. I just need to reset it. Please let me reset. Oh, I actually barely did it. I did it with like 2 seconds left on the clock. Whoa, I actually made it. I didn't think I would. All right, there we go. Oh, that was exciting. All right. I know that it's just whispers, but that's you know, that helps me a lot. Speaking of which, I still don't have a pet. Okay, werebear augments. Whew. That was all for 5 grim favors. I mean, the more the merrier. This makes it easier for me to. Okay, interesting. Like, it makes it easier for me to actually get more Artificer's Stones. So that's one of the reasons why I'm desperate to get it done. Do I have more Artificer's Stones? Like, sometimes I think the pit gives me Artificer's Stones. It requires Artificer's Stones to get in, and then it'll sometimes award Artificer's Stones, but it's actually quite rare. Legion event in 6 minutes. I think I might go for that. Artificer's Stones tend to drop pretty often from Legion events. Oh! Stampede aspect. Finally, that's the last one that I'm missing. But again, like I mentioned, I'm going to stick with... Oh, wow. This is a pretty high roll on that. I'm going to stick with the same level of equipment that I have at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to switch it out like immediately after I'm done trying to push pit with the same level of equipment that I had going into pit, pit 10 and whatnot. Yeah, I'm gonna double check that I don't really need any of these. These are just weapons. Helmet is a no-go. Movement speed. Okay, well, maybe I'll hold on to that one, at least. Vulnerable. Attack speed. Alright, I'm gonna salvage all. Let's get rid of all these. Get them out of my face. Aspect of the Stampede, Rabid Bear, Wild Rage. That's good. I mean, that was a lot of loot that... Oh! Whoa, another aspect of the Stampede. This one is, like a really high roll, too. So, yeah, that's something for me to sort out later. You gotta have a lot to think about there. Yeah, there's... Venus Moats, Harvest. I'm gonna just... slay Goatmen, find the corpse. Yeah, I just need to clear one event. It's either that or the corpse. Let me see what the event is, and then if not, I'll do the corpse, and then I'll do the Venus Moats after. Then that way I can get some more Artificer's Stones. And then later, I can start opening the Tortured Gifts of Mysteries. I think some of those should give me Artificer Stones too. Okay. Yeah, minute 14. That's basically the same amount of time as the other one, the finding the corpse. So here we are.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, chest armor. Yo, they actually. Oh, wow. That is amazing. I think that they really drastically increase the likelihood of Ancestrals dropping in Torment. Huh. Because this is a lot more Ancestrals than I was getting. In fact, well, yeah, I mean, that's a lot of Ancestrals. Makes me wonder what the uniques will be like. I'm on Torment 1, keep in mind. I'm not even on Torment 3 or 4 for that matter. Like, this is Torment 1, and I've already found, like, 4 Ancestrals. Whereas this season, when I was playing... it took me forever to find Ancestrals, but the boss power is, like, more than made up for it, I think. Level of power that I had. There, okay. Done with the Venus motes already. Edgemaster Staff. I like how it's already ID'd from the get-go, some of them. Wait, I'm already maxed out? I don't even know what I maxed out on. What? I guess I was at 9 out of 10. Alright. Well, might as well turn in my whispers here. Get credited for this, and then go do the Venus motes. Greater collection of amulets sounds good. I think I'm okay on... Yeah, I could use like a better amulet, or like an ancestral amulet or something. Okay. They're not really giving me... Yeah, they're not giving me like ancestrals on every crate that I open or anything like that. Ah, the natural resistance recipe is still available, but I feel like I'm still getting a good amount of XP for it, or good amount of resistance. They still haven't really changed that. Okay. What do I have here? That's a lot of willpower amulets. I think every amulet that I opened up is like just willpower. That's good. Oh, this one's got Call of the Wild ranks. Oh, that's a really good one. What's my gold count at? I'm at 9 million. Hold on. Let me see if I can maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I want to buff this or switch this out. Total armor, sure. You know, maybe 4 attempts. 2 CSC is not bad, but I want willpower specifically. But 8.7% willpower. Yeah, okay. In terms of raw damage, this amulet cannot be beat for some time. So later I'm going to switch over to that one. In fact, I'll probably just salvage everything else. I don't really expect that any of the other amulets are going to be topping that. The only way is if they got Envenom. Like, I know that these have 12% willpower, but... 12, 14. That's like... What? That's like an extra 40 dex. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna leave what keep what I have for now, but... Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Even if I brick this amulet with the wrong tempers, I would still use it. So, I mean, I don't even know if there's... Yeah. But then again, I don't have the legendary recipes. I have natural finesse. I guess natural finesse is okay for now. But then again, yeah, I don't know... Yeah, I got storm skills deal increased damage, equal damage versus close, and damage versus distant. So I might have to go for damage to distant on my amulet. So I'll figure that all out later. But already I have 2 ancestral items, and I have an amulet that has 2 of the most useful possible rolls. The only way that it could possibly have gotten better is if I rolled 2 Call of the Wild, 2 Envenom, and Willpower. That would be a GG amulet. For me, at least. I don't think it gets much better than that. Gathering Legions. And it's on a Helltide, too. I'll probably swing on by in a second, but I'd like to hit the Venus motes before I go. I think I have enough time for that. Got 20 minutes for this, so yeah, I'm just gonna hit it real quick. And yeah, like I mentioned, event should have time to still make it to Legion event, and it's on a hell tide too, so you can get plenty of Venus motes there. Or not Venus motes. I should have plenty of room to grab cinders and all that.
I need time to do that.
Okay, there's a corpse here. There. Oh, okay. I unfortunately don't have as many cinders. I don't get to keep my cinders from the previous Helltide, I guess. But maybe if it rolls into that Helltide, I might be able to get my cinders back. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Should be it. Anyway. Good. Yeah, the damage is starting to ramp up. Well, I mean, I guess that doesn't really make much sense. I haven't really improved my character aside from leveling the glyph, so nothing really has changed on.
I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
102k on an overpower. I wonder if there's other ways to get overpower other than the 3% chance in Zanrune. Like, I can't use Banishlord's Talisman with this, but blood boiling. I remember trying blood boiling with
I'm not ready.
with Cam, but that wasn't really working. But he pointed out that there might be like other sources that work with this. Still, yeah, I still need to look for rings that have CSC on them. Yeah, that would help a lot. Once I get more CSC, that would probably do the trick. Oh yeah, or I can get like maybe like ancestrals and all those. Yeah, and I still need to get Iridas. Yeah. Much to think about.
I'm not ready yet.
All right, yeah, looking real good. Forgotten how easy it is to dog walk Torment 1 on this, especially on this build. I mean, I guess on most builds it's pretty easy, except for like Blizzard, I guess. Blizzard without that, I think it's Glacial aspect, but even so, I think that the only thing that's really stopping me from getting into Torment 2 right now is just the number of Artificer Stones I have. But I think that I'll be able to make it into Torment 2. And then if I can, well, once I make it into Torment 2, I can start upping my equipment, and then, well, maybe even putting in some Paragon points. I'm already like Paragon 21, right? Yeah.
I must wait a moment.
So that helps. Oh, do I need to do the Infernal Hordes? Yeah, I need to do the stupid quest to unlock Infernal Hordes. I forgot all about that. Hope that it's not going to be like that in the actual season. That's stupid that we have to like redo all of these quests. These should actually just be available to us outright.
I must wait a moment.
Yeah, and I need the Infernal Horde compasses, so I'm going to need to take some time to unlock those in a little bit. At least I have the damage for them. I just don't have the mobility, but yeah, and I don't have enough crit strike chance yet. This is 30%, and then I got an additional 6% from the passive note to close enemies. That's it. My gloves do have crit strike chance, but my rings and my amulet do not. If I did, that would be like, what, 50% crit strike chance? That's not bad. There gotta be some better way to get CSC, though. Maybe there's like some Herodic Jewel that allows me to get that, but I don't know what the requirement for getting a Herodic Jewel would be. Like, what do I have to craft to make one?
I'm not ready yet.
Aha.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Servant of Hell is open for attack. So I think this will spawn the Overlord. And yeah, if I really wanted, I could go do some of the other Helltide quests too. But then again, I might be better off just doing them in Torment too. Yeah, sounds like a good plan actually. Doing Torment too. Hey, it's Inner Calm. It's just a little late though. A little too late. Okay, did I get any good... I should have gotten some Artificer Stones. Yeah, I got like a dozen Artificer Stones in total between... I think just that one alone, actually. Yeah, I don't think I actually got any other Artificer Stones, come to think of it. Okay. Yeah, hey, here's an amulet with 2 passives. But yeah, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Run 1 Legion event, get like almost 3 runs of the pit is what I bought myself, essentially. Okay. Too bad. I don't think I need this Inner Calm. I'm gonna salvage all these, and then I'm gonna stash the rest. Definitely gonna need to sift through these later and figure out what I need across the board. But yeah, okay. So pit 25, it's finally unlocked. I'm gonna go in, and yeah, my resistances are mostly maxed. I'm gonna go in. It's gonna be minus 25% across the board. I think I still have enough armor though, especially with the disobedience aspect. Let me just double check that. Yeah, I have more than enough there. My resistances are... Nah, they're okay. 65% is good enough for what I need here. Now, the only question is whether or not I have enough damage. That's truly a dilemma indeed. I got like 1,000,000 damage on that. Wow. That wasn't even like a crit overpower or anything of that sort. Yeah, I can't wait to actually start buffing up my build for good. But that's, like I said, it's a starting point.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I just don't have enough AoE either. I'm gonna spend a lot of time in Torment 2, I can already tell. Maybe more time in Torment 2 than Torment 3 even. Until I get Storm's Companion. Okay, well, I'm ahead of the curb here. Okay, I'm gonna hit all these monsters. Yeah, between my ult and my debilitating Aurora, that should give me a good amount of damage. I like that they made debilitating Aurora actually give damage. That's kind of cool. Kind of a nice adjustment. Didn't always used to do that. Can't remember what the old one used to give, but whatever. Okay, that's another pack dead. Yeah, making some good progress here. I don't know how long this part's gonna take, but I think my buffs will probably wear off soon. But I have, like, this is why I carry spares for these elixirs and potions, so I'll get a chance to use that when the time comes. Yeah, maybe I need that, infusion that allows me to execute, or not the infusion, the Herodic Power. I mean, I don't get extra damage, but yeah, execute will do just fine too, I guess. It's too bad. I don't actually apply Vulnerable on all these guys. Maybe I need to switch it up back to Storm Strike and apply Vulnerable that way. Storm Strike is a little more dangerous, and I can't reset my hits as often, but Well, I mean, that's basically what I did last season anyway, so I guess it doesn't really make that much of a difference, but yeah, bit annoying. I'm not going to be able to clear pit 30. Yeah, at this rate, I'm barely going to be able to clear this. I'll probably have like 5 minutes left on the clock or something. Yeah, yeah, I think 5 minutes left on the clock. I'll be able to unlock Torment too, at least. So it didn't really take that long, or all that long to get into Torment 2. Not even an hour, really. And in fact, the only reason it even would have taken me an hour to begin with is because I'm missing Artificer Stones, of all things. But plenty of room to keep upgrading my
I'm not ready yet.
character here.
I must wait a moment.
Yeah, I need more CSC. I mean, my wolves are doing pretty well, but... Oh yeah, I should be drinking more potions too. Did I... Like, I have Yak's Kuh, so every time I drink a potion, I get more wolves. But the problem is, because I'm so tanky,
I must wait a moment.
it's actually quite uncommon for me to be able to even use my potion. I can't wait to go get the uniques I'm looking for on this build. Yeah, number one priority when I get into Torment 2. I need to prioritize getting that Storm's Companion. It's super important. And I may have to do the Kuros Undercity one too, because that also gives a bunch of lair boss keys. Yeah. Because otherwise, right now... Well, I do have some Malignant Hearts, but it's not enough to get more. How did I even get these to begin with, anyway? Was it the Whispers, or was it the Legion event? I actually don't know. I hope it was a Legion event, because that would actually make sense. You know, like, giving you a reason to run Legion events for those. Yeah, these come from Beast in the Ice, so I may have to... save some of my boss mats for later too. Maybe in like Torment. Well, actually, I don't want to deal with Beast in the Ice in Torment 3. Because what I was thinking was that yeah, if I actually started running Beast in the Ice in Torment 3, then there's a chance I get like multi-GA pants. That could be very helpful. Oh, I got an execute off. Wait, what's executing them? Oh, I changed my power. Oh, that's awkward. That's actually pretty awkward. I meant to... or did I have Bloody Charm? I can't remember if I was running Bloody Charm before. I feel like that's something I would have run, but... oh, whatever.
I must wait a moment.
Yeah, I can't click on this thing. That's the only reason why this pack is still alive.
I must wait a moment.
Oh, shoot. Action Shrine. Oh. Actually, that might have just caused me some problems because now I can't drink my potion and spawn my wolves. Since they can't injure me.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, I'm really liking the damage on my wolves. Really, I am. 1 million damage. Come on. How long does it take for this guy to go down? And I think I said I would be able to clear this with 5 minutes left on the clock. Probably something along those lines.
I'm not ready yet.
I think I'm doing this all wrong. Maybe I gotta...
I'm not ready yet.
Maybe I, like, when I do my Season 9 setup, I should just
Wait a moment.
pull up my old characters. That might be a way to do it. And talk about the characters there or something. Not sure. Then again, it actually does pay to know what the leveling process is like, but they might actually change the relative strength of these characters when the season actually goes live, so I don't know. Lot to think about.
I'm not
Ah, I just need a reset. Still no crit. Oh, this is a little frustrating.
Not ready yet.
Storm's Companion. Why is that one still alive? Okay,
Impressive. Thanks. Goodbye.
here we go. 7 minutes left on the clock. I think pit 30 will be a start. I'm not even gonna bother trying to burn my Artificer's Stones for pit 30. I know I can't do it. And if I can, it would take like a ridiculously long time. There, 1.2 million, and then once they just keep resetting, easy. That's the thing I love about this build. Or one of many things. Killing monsters is not a problem, because I can always just reset my wolves. They hit so hard on single targets. But yeah, just trying to get that damage to become AoE is where things get kind of dicey. Okay, that was good. Alright. Oh, and I actually made it just in time, too. I had just, my elixirs and incense are just running out. And hilariously enough, I also found these. Rakanoth's Wake. Hello, let's go. Yeah, that's a good set of boots for me to have this early on. So, yeah, I'm actually excited. I get to look through my gear and start to get some upgrades. Okay, yeah, now that that's done, I'm setting it over to Torment 2, and then we can begin our journey and actually start to level our character and do everything we feel like. So, exciting stuff. Torment 2. And yeah, here we are. Alright, so now that that's done and out of the way, there's a couple key items that I need to... Well, there's a couple things I need to do. So, first thing is usually I get Untamed, right? I usually just eyeball it, but I think usually I get Untamed. Yeah, usually have it like this. And then I pick up, I don't need Lucky Hit, I need Resistance. This is ideally. Or maybe I should do it the other way. Lucky Hit sounds pretty tempting too, but oh well, whatever. Oh yeah, then I start working my way up here. Yeah, this is good. So I get Untamed. That stacks my damage up by about 80%, or... Well, yeah, that's like an 80% increase. The rest of my gear, okay, I can start working through this one by one. I don't really need this. It's been quite helpful, but I don't really need that. So I'm actually going to switch out boots for Rakanoths. Any Rakanoths is good. Resistance to all elements. Oh, I see. I understand now. Previously, these boots used to give like 25% resistance to all elements, but now it's only 16%, but that's still really good. Yeah, it's still really, really good. But what I will need to do is I'm going to need to unsocket this and replace that with a emerald to compensate. So I'm going to do that really quickly. There. That should cover me on some of my resistances. This is like below 75%, but that's totally okay. I can always use elixirs and incense to cover that. Okay, this is crit strike damage. I'm still looking for more equipment that gives CSC, but that's fine. For pants, definitely gonna need... Oh. Definitely gonna need to roll for... I mean, the sooner I get my... wait a second. Yeah, the sooner I get my Storm's Companion, the better. So... okay, Living Steel... Fragments, Legendary Armor. Well, that's not gonna come for a while. I don't think I can get you. I don't think I've ever seen unique in the den. That would be nice if I could, but oh well. Alright, the Storm's Companion, please. I'm gonna... try to gamble as many Storm's Companions as I can here. Storm's Companion is like super important, like really high priority. But unfortunately, none of these are quite the thing that I'm looking for. But on the other hand, there's a slim chance that maybe one of them is Spirit Bond aspect or something. Okay, definitely not ever going to be using that one. Bulwark. Okay. I'll break everything here, I guess. Yeah, it gives me plenty of materials, but I'm still short the thing that I'm looking for. Alright, so that's that. I do have like some obdicite, so I think I'm just gonna might as well just masterwork it. There's no harm in that, really. Because I know I'm gonna be keeping these for quite some time. I don't really think there's gonna be anything that's gonna make me like I don't think there's any better option for boots for quite a while. So I might as well just get in on this. Oh, and they gave me resistance to all elements. Isn't that convenient? I mean, any of the modifiers would have been great, but I mean, I'll do with it. Okay, Helm is still the old one. I could use Juggernaut's aspect. Juggernaut's would be pretty nice. Did I unlock a Juggernaut's aspect? I'm guessing not, right? Wasn't quite so lucky. Or was I? Nope. Juggernauts and Spirit Bond. Those would help my armor substantially. Oh yeah, right, and I can actually open up my war chest here. So yes, this one gonna need to. I don't even think I really need to temper anything on this. Just having it on by itself is that's a lot of extra damage. Okay, whatever. Let's. Okay, I should probably do this one first, actually. Yeah, this one I would need to use, but I'll probably replace it later at some point because it's not even like a. I much prefer glaive or not glaives, pole arms because they're vulnerable damage rather than overpower. And I also think that I'll eventually get one that has a willpower roll. So for the time being, this will be a temp. Um, and it kind of goes in line with the fact that my companion augments is still only a rare recipe. Yeah, I don't really have many legendary recipes. Oh, I do have this one. Ah, okay. You're sure. I can do natural finesse. That's actually better than any other option that I have. Damage to close. Gotta be better. Damage to distant. Ah, I can. Hold on, let me check something really quickly. What's the next board? Increase damage equal to 20%. Oh, I know why. It's because I don't have it equipped. Okay, what about now? Ooh, Thunderstruck. Yeah, but I also have Heightened Malice available. Well, whatever. I mean, in the worst case scenario, I guess I'll stick with it. I guess it's more important for me to get wolves. Deal double damage, alright. Yeah, I'm set here for the time being. I would have wanted to roll regular distant, or regular damage rather than distant, but that's okay, I guess. It's acceptable. Gloves I'll need to replace later. These pants could like if I really don't find a set of pants that has like well, if I don't find Storm's Companion, then I guess I could throw those on. Oh yeah, I remember what I'm missing too. So I also have to put on the right aspect. Petrify, cooldown reduction. Okay, like this actually might turn out to be my endgame amulet, or endgame is in like Torment, or the amulet I run all the way into Torment 4 if I don't find anything better. So I'm gonna wait until I get ultimate efficiency at legendary. Yeah, I'll wait until I get the legendary version because yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna want to temper this with. And the same thing with offensive too. It's of course gonna be offensive and resource. I just don't know which. Uh, I mean, I want to get legendary versions of those recipes, so I'm gonna leave that as they are. Okay. I'm gonna unsocket that. Throw this in here. Okay. And yeah, I mean, my resistances are looking pretty good. And also that Rakanoths is kind of carrying me too. Um, what else am I adjusting here? Oh, yeah, you know what I do need to do though? I need to throw on Aspect of the Alpha in here. Aspect of the Alpha. Now have every aspect that I need. And I was using Edge Masters, but that is a far cry from getting Shepherds. And actually, now that I've gotten all these aspects that I need, I should get rid of these ones, because I'm never using them again. Aspect of the Alpha, Stampede, Moonrage, Shepherds. Those are the 4, right? And I do have Aspect of Elements here still, but at some point I'm going to get Irida's. I can leave Aspect of Elements on for now, but is Inner Calm better even? Well, whatever. It's okay. Alright. Shepherd's Aspect for sure, though. I do need to throw this on. Shepherd's Aspect. And I only have 10 of these Forgotten Souls. But, I mean, I gotta do some farming. Get that up a little bit higher. Aspect of the Stampede. Ooh, you know what? I just realized I have another Aspect of the Stampede, and that one's a much higher roll. Yeah. I'm not planning to use any one-handers anytime soon anyway. And this is also a better roll on the Aspect of Elements, so I should probably salvage that too. I'm not using any one-handers on this setup. Okay. Yeah, it's about time that I switch it up. Then I can get crit strike damage. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna add a socket here. I have 1 scattered, or 2 scattered prisms. I think that's acceptable. This setup here. I'll need more scattered prisms for sure, but that's for me to sort out a little later. Disobedience aspect is actually pretty useless for me right now, truth be told. I really do wish I had Juggernauts. That'd solve all my armor problems. The other issue too is if I had Spirit Bond, I could replace my helm with that. That would be free DR. Ah, here it is. Aspect of the Stampede. Yeah, I think something like this, right? Aspect of the Stampede. Aspect of the Stampede. Yeah, usually I leave it on my gloves. And then for my ring, I guess I could do elements. It's either elements or inner calm. Yeah, I'll do elements. Oh yeah, I mean, I had just gotten a much higher roll on it. 29%. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then all my other equipment, I'm gonna leave it in here for now, I guess. Like, I could upgrade my pants, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be using... How long I'm gonna using my other pants for. And neither of them, like, some of them are like max life, which is fine, whatever, but life isn't the issue, it's damage. So I need items that have like willpower, as much plus willpower as possible. Like this one. This is actually a really good chest armor, but I'm gonna hold off on using this one until I know. Like, this is a chest armor that I could use going into endgame or into like Torment 4, right? Because, well, yeah, it's got GA willpower. That's all I really need, and then probably replace Bloodhowl for, I don't know, max life, and then I would throw on Juggernauts here, and that would be it'd be finished after that. Like, that's all I need to do there. My helm, I would ideally want like +4 ranks, wolves, and all that, but that's all for later. Uh, yeah, this is good. I'm gonna leave this here for now. Can I buff up the rest of my gear? I'll leave it be for now. And I'm gonna try to run the pit now with these upgrades and see where I go from here. Oh, wait a second. Resource cost reduction GA is actually useless on this weapon. I should adjust that immediately. It's too bad, really. Is it gonna not let me switch out resource cost reduction? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, never mind. I bricked it. Wait, it overwrote the It overwrote the GA, but it's still marked as a GA. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, it's so buggy, but all right. Oh yeah, and I gotta get another one of these, another one of these, another one of these, and another one of these. Okay, cool. I have enough to do another round of pits, so I'm gonna get going. I gotta write this down though. What have I adjusted? So my pit 25 clear earlier. I gotta take a look at that. How long did that take? I cleared pit 45, or pit 25, sorry. Pit 25 took me 6:45. Okay. 6:45, same gear as pit 10. All right. Now, I'm about to attempt another pit 25 clear, but what I'm using is an ancestral or ancestral weapon. Better. Oh yeah, my amulet. I think I. Oh yeah, no, I'm getting Rakanoth. Okay, so my weapon, my amulet is now willpower plus call of the and +2 call of the wild, and then my gloves. Oh yeah, gloves are now, well, I replaced Edge Masters for Stampede, basically. Rakanoths. And oh yeah, I also got Untamed board, or Untamed Legendary node. Increased. Well, I only really upped the aspect of elements roll. Improved aspect of elements roll. Untamed Legendary node. And then did I adjust anything else? Oh yeah, and I also masterwork this. Rank 4 masterwork Rakanoths. Because I'm probably going to be keeping this unless I get like a GA Rakanoths, but this will help cover me on resistances for now. All the way into Torment 3 even. And everything else is like, I think still the same. I haven't buffed anything, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's that. Reduce damage from elites, overload. All right, I'm gonna try now. Same setup as before, but I think it'll be way easier now to clear pit 25. I was trying to roll for Storm's Companion. That would have been so helpful. Hey, sup, Earthbounds. How you get the new powers? You're gonna use those for my comp? Hold on a second. Are you playing on live server or are you playing on PTR? I thought you were playing on live server. Based on our conversation from last time. Okay, yeah. I feel like this is actually sort of unplayable without Storm's Companion. It's always Storm's Companion that I need. Anyway, I unlock the new powers by talking to the vendor of cheats. Like, that's like the only way I know of to get the powers. And, well, yeah, normally I don't do that, but I straight up don't know how else I would access them. I tried running the Nightmare Dungeon and everything, but I haven't been able to unlock a single one. Live server? Oh, if you're talking about in Season 8, like with the boss powers, then off the top of my head, you would want to get, actually, okay, one of them for sure is going to be Beastmaster's Training as a modifier power. That's like 150% bonus damage for free. Then after that, I don't remember what the other powers I used were. I think I used Wandering Death's Chest Beam for the Execute. And then I also used Cinerat's Flames. I think Cinerat's Flames is increased damage to elements. Or something like that. Based on your resistances. And, well, I'm assuming that you're getting, like, you do have Storm's Companion Pants, right? Because as soon as you get Storm's Companion Pants, your build's gonna suddenly jump up in just how strong it is. That's like that's like a free like 5 pit tiers. Just that one adjustment by itself. So, yeah, I'm gonna point that out now rather than later. Oh, there's like nothing here. Thought that there was another path.
I'm not
I
ready.
need to work on my pathing when I do these runs. I like my Brackenaughts. It gives me a lot of movement speed too, but
I'm not ready.
yeah, I need more crit strike chance. What do I... It's when I see C stuff, right? When I see C stuff, I get extra crit strike chance. Maybe that's why. Yeah, yeah, maybe that's why I actually have a decent amount of crit strike chance. Anyway. Oh no, you answered it with the ones you got. Sorry. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I'm on PTR, man. This is a season 9 powers. But yeah, I mean, if you're asking about like season 8, then yeah, like Beastmaster's training, and then the other ones, Cinerat's Flames, and I'm trying to recall like it's kind of hard to remember off the top of my head because I haven't like I know what each of the slots for a companion druid are, but I don't know the boss powers because it's like a seasonal thing, so it's not like in my long-term memory.
I'm not ready.
Cinerat's Flames though, at like if you have Storm's Companion, and then I'm trying to remember what other ones. Oh yeah, the Execute power. I think that I use those three. And then for the boss power itself, if I remember right, I use
I must wait a moment.
oh yeah, I remember. I use Harbinger of Hatred's Volley because it applies
I'm not
Vulnerable
ready.
if you yourself apply Vulnerable. And what I did to apply Vulnerable was I used Storm Strike. So I apply Storm Strike on one monster in the pack, and then, or like, I hit a monster in the pack with Storm Strike until it gets Vulnerable on it, then I let Harbinger of Hatred's Volley just keep... Uh, yeah, Harbinger of Hatred's Volley basically goes and does the rest
I
of it.
must wait a moment.
Everyone else is using Spec or Barb. I guess you mean Sorcerer, right? Not like Sorcerer or Barbarian. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm Druid main since I do other things, but I'm only interested in Druid stuff. Hey, I respect that. If you're looking for Companion Druid, like, if you're looking for thoughts on Companion Druid, I can help you with that. But I gotta be real with you here. I'm not super familiar with the other Druid builds. But yeah. Oh,
I'm not
shoot. I
ready.
should have drank that when I got into the lair here. There. Dead. I was quick and easy. Actually, he died so quickly that I don't even know what timestamp I killed him at. Give me a second here. Alright. Okay, yeah, that was like I'll put it down as 10:15. So, um, like 102, that was a pit 25 clear 10:15. Alright, nice and easy. Next one, I mean, I guess I could start pushing for like pit 30 and Torment 3 and all that, but Protector Glyph. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Do I want to start pushing all the way to Torment 3, or should I just hang here for a bit? Yeah, I still feel like I'm hitting a wall, but it's nice to measure my progress. It's faster if I just do everything at once. Everything at once, as in, like, whenever I get it, I just... Like, now that I'm in Torment 2, I should just be farming for Storm's Companion. You like pulverized companions and shred? Okay, well, I got you on companions. I can always come up with a companion druid build to get to Torment 4. That's like my whole shtick, okay? Like, I'm not gonna push it all the way up to pit 100. I don't really have an interest in that. I've seen plenty of other people who push companion druid, but day one, every season, every PTR too, I try to get into Torment 4. That's basically what I'm doing. I did it in season 6, I did it in season 7, I did it in season 8, and now I'm in season 9 and I'm still playing my companion druid. Nice and easy. they become vulnerable for 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't care about that. Okay, so yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna start pushing pit 30 now. That was a lot of damage that I gained, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be gate kept by whether or not this build is AoE. That's what it boils down to. Oh, hey, hold on a second. I have 5 Artificer's Stones. Well, this is perfect. I think I hit a hard stop on pit 30 anyway, especially while I have my elixirs and incense up. Anyway, yeah, you're talking about liking Pulverize and Shred. I'm not actually that familiar with Pulverize or Shred. I just know that Pulverize is dependent on Overpower, and Overpower builds are like ridiculously strong, like on live right now. Like here, you said you're playing still Season 8 on live servers. Well, I'm sure that if, at a minimum, okay, you're not going to be able to push like pit 100. I don't know if your goal is just to make it a Torment 4 or if it's to like push like pit 100. If your goal is to like push pit 100, then yeah, you're probably much better off with Cataclysm. Like everything feels bad in comparison to Cataclysm for Druid, like on the live server. But if your goal is just to get into Torment 4, then the Pulverize should be able to handle it just off of Overpower alone. Like, they have a way to overpower, so just off that, like, they'll get a lot of damage. What do those flying things do? Honestly, mate, it beats me. Like, I just threw it on. It's called Cosmic Anomaly. I guess, yeah, these little wisps seem to throw projectiles. Yeah, I think that's basically it. And the projectiles themselves don't do that much damage, but they do have some pretty cool effects, right? So, like, it'll execute. I get movement speed, although I need to adjust that. I need more damage. And then it also applies vulnerable. Like, that's the big one that I use it for. I use it mainly to apply vulnerable. I don't really use it for its damage. Unlike this season with, like, the boss powers. Yeah, like, the boss powers this season actually do, like, a good amount of damage. So they're worth investing into. But here, I just don't really feel like they're all that, they don't really do that much damage, truth be told. I don't care about pit push just being able to T4 bosses. Okay, well, if your goal is to T4 bosses, then yeah, Pulverize will get you there. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Yeah, I should have asked that from the beginning. I think they count as comp, so that's why I'm interested in Season 9 comp. I don't think so. They're tagged as a summon skill, but they themselves are not a companion, right? I'm assuming that you care about them being a companion because it works with shepherds. That was the very first thing I thought of when I was trying to like put this build together and all that, level 1 to 60 earlier. But here, let me show you. You see this? Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Here, right? 5 anomalies, and it's tagged as summon, but it's not tagged as companion like my wolves are. So I can only assume that they're summons, right? They're classified as summons, but not as companions. Which is actually kind of interesting because if indeed they're classified as summons, then that means that Necro has like one of the tempering recipes for Necro is summon damage, right? So there's a way to like boost the anomalies. But I don't know if they do very much damage, even if you, like, pump them up. Yeah. It's too bad, really. Yeah, I know. I mean, I hate to burst your bubble. But on the other hand, like, the good news is that it's still gonna be... Like, a lot of the other builds got nerfed. Right? Like, this is the thing. Very... Like, aside from, like, basic skills and a couple other lesser-used skills, nothing really got buffed this season, but Companion Druid is already in a pretty good spot and was never really dependent on Overpower anyway to do the majority of its damage, at least. Like, I mean, unless you were, like, abusing Zanrune or something. So, you're, like, playing the Companion Druid, I think, is fine for next season. I don't doubt that Companion Druid will be able to hold its own just fine. As long as you build it properly. And that's what I'm setting out here today to do, right? Like, you'll probably... I don't know how long you plan to stay for. I don't know, like, when you're gonna have to go. but I'm gonna be here probably until I make it into Torment 4, unless it turns out to be like way too difficult. But my goal is to reach Torment 4 tonight. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna be grinding out until I make it into Torment 4 is my plan here. And with that said, if you come back tomorrow and you check out my my videos that I upload, then I'll probably have some. I'll probably have uploaded the Torment 1 to 4 grind, and then I'm gonna move on to like Barbarian tomorrow or something. So yeah, that's my plan. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of wolves between Moon Rage and my Stampede aspect and everything else really. Oh yeah, and I even have my Spirit Wolves from the Rune too. Oh shoot, I gotta break myself out of CC there. Uh, I don't really have enough Paragon yet, I guess, for my Blast Wave to be, like, really strong. So, yeah, like, if you're curious to see how the build will work out, then, yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll have the video up. Torment, or sorry, a Companion Druid versus Torment 4 Pit 55, for Season 9 PTR. That's the name, or that's going to be the name of the video. Assuming that I actually do manage to successfully make it in Torment 4, of course. Like, maybe I'll hit some sort of snag, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Forgot to mention, I'm 259 Paragon Mythic Uniques and my main character is Stoneburst. Oh, okay. You're on an alt with comp at the moment. Oh, okay, wow. You're a big Druid fanatic. I respect that. I am not like a Druid fanatic, but I'm a Companion Druid guy. My entire account is basically just a whole bunch of Companion Druids at this point. I really hope that they add more character slots because it's starting to run out again. Yeah. Okay, almost there. Yeah, not bad. All these upgrades. Well, actually, that's a scary thought. The fact that all these upgrades barely even got me into Pit 30. I mean, I still have plenty of, like, legendary nodes and all that to go, but yeah, it's not nearly as impactful as I originally hoped for it to be. 25 clear before. I guess this is okay. I mean, the last time... Oh, okay, yeah, good. The last time I tried to do Pit 25, I cleared it in like 6.5 minutes. This one... I guess I went up like 5 whole pit tiers. I guess that's what it comes down to. This. Anyway, whatever. Plenty of room for more improvements. Alright, this is a 7-minute clear, I think. Yeah. Hey, Juggernaut's aspect. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, looking real good. So at least my armor problem is largely solved, I suppose. Okay. So at some point, I'll probably need to level this up. Or I'll probably need this up to at least rank 15. So I'm just gonna preemptively get it up there. Okay. Good. What was I gonna do here? Oh, yeah. So 113, this was a Pit 30 clear with 7 minutes left on the clock. With the same stuff as what I had on the previous run. So now, you watch your vids even if I don't. So, oh, okay. Well, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, cool, cool. Yeah, I mean, if you have 259 Paragon Mythic Uniques and... Well, I don't know, I mean... I feel like with 259 Paragon and Mythic Uniques, you would probably be able to make it into Torment. Hold on a second, actually. I think I need to go back to Helltide. I just remembered. Yeah, let me go back to Helltide and try to actually open up that chest. But yeah, uniques, mythic uniques. I feel like with 259 Paragon and mythic uniques, and the right like equipment, you would be able to dog walk everything all the way up to Torment 3, up to and including Torment 3. Sorry, but then after Torment 3, it might take like a little bit of effort to get to Torment 4. You probably need to masterwork some of your equipment. You probably need to like level some of your glyphs, but it shouldn't be like, I feel like Pulverize and like you were asking about Pulverize earlier. I'm sure you could pull that off. I should probably get right to the heart of the problem here. I want to open the, you know what? I should open this first. Juggernaut's chest armor. Yeah, I'll have to do something about that a little later, I suppose. Yeah, I have more than enough damage to take these guys on. It's always going to be an issue of AoE now. So yeah, I need to go get Storm's Companion for that. It's always a race to Storm's Companion. I kind of wonder if... oh, I don't have enough... I don't have enough Baleful Hearts. Oh, that's kind of awkward. Well, shoot. I'm not going to be able to farm enough in time. Even if I had all the uniques I needed, I don't think that... That's kind of a hard ask. Yeah. Oh, maybe a Hellspire? That's your plan? Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, usually when I try to do my runs, I avoid picking up, like, you know... I don't think I've ever gotten a Mythic on a 1 to 60 and, like, Torment 1 to 4 run. But, yeah, I typically avoid... Like, even if I got a Mythic Unique, I'd probably avoid using it because I think the majority of people who are doing their Torment 1 to 4 journey are not just gonna magically stumble on a Unique, or a Mythic, I mean. I think the Uniques are fair game because, well, entire, like, builds are typically dependent on them, right? But I feel like Mythics are, well, are a little trickier to come by, well, let's just say. Okay. Shoot. Okay. I mean, still need to get Artificer's Stones and all that too. I might actually be able to pull it off if I'm lucky. There's still more Artificer's Stones. I have plenty of... I still have plenty of barrier. Where's my barrier coming from? Oh, it's from Earthen Bulwark. I see. Yeah, because it lasts about 6 seconds now. Oh yeah, this is... should have me covered on the Whisper. Yeah, I have more than enough damage to take these guys on. It's Torment 3 to Torment 4 that's going to be the real scary one. Oh wow, that is a lot of cinders that I've picked up here. Malignant Heart. Okay, well... Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to pop a Blood Maiden. But I will have enough to at least do this. Tortured Gift of Mysteries will have to wait for another day, but... Gloves of Shatter Defenses. Wait a second, where's the, oh, there's the Hellborn. Totally forgot that, he would spawn on me here. Kind of interesting that earlier I came across, like, 3 GAs back to back, and now it's taking me a while to find more GAs. You only care about Starless Skies, the others are just bonus if you get them? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I feel like as a Druid, sorry, as a Companion Druid... Well, hold on a second. I forget, doesn't Druid need, like, Vasili's Prayer or something? Isn't that one of the, things that they use? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, alright. I think I'm done here. I'm gonna TP back to town. Get me out of here. Yeah, so... Because I'm, like, thinking about what the other mythics are, right? It really is just Shroud of False Death and, Heir of Perdition. Now, typically, when I play my Druid, my endgame would be to get that Heir of Perdition. Because it's really difficult to top, like, a 60% damage boost. But on the other hand, Having a helmet with like +4 ranks of wolves is, and then like pumping it with GA is also quite helpful for Earth builds. Yeah, yeah, Vasily's Prayer. So for my companion druid, I'd love to have Air of Perdition and or Shroud of False Death. Of course, I don't know then how I would fit in Juggernaut's or not Juggernaut's aspect. Sorry, Spirit Bond aspect. But still, that's those are nice, and also armor. Armor is kind of difficult if I do that too. But besides the point, Ring of Starless Skies. Yeah, I still, if you're running Pulverize, I can understand why you care about Ring of Starless Skies. But yeah, I don't know. I have never made Pulverize, but I would probably just pump Overpower to the moon. That's the thing about this season. The season, it really, like, I think the average casual player doesn't realize, just if you have a build that allows you to abuse Overpower, you like, that's it. There's no other consideration that needs to be made. Yeah, not to sound pretentious, but that's I think how, like, the state of the game right now. Okay, I'm not saying that as some sort of like, oh yeah, I'm so good because I came up with this, but no, I think that right now, as long as you have a build that can overpower, and that's a setup that um that's something that this druid, I think Pulverized Druid is plenty capable of overpowering. And because of that, yeah, like, he probably could make it to T4 easy. As long as he has, like, even bare bones, like, even some decent equipment here and there. So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents about it. I'm actually going to hold off on trying to get this, actually. I was gonna get this in the companion damage glyphs, but, or nodes, but you know what? Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I should actually be heading this way. Pick up this, and then go into the next board and try to get this one, Heightened Malice. Rotate, rotate. And I think I usually set it up like this. Yeah, I'll wait until I unlock the Heightened Malice node, and then I might try again on Pit. How many... Oh yeah, there we go. I got some Artificer Stones, so I can have some fun there. But I think what I should do is I should go run some Whispers. Torment 2... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go run some Whispers before I try again. They changed some poison stuff as well. Hold on. You said poison stuff. You mean on the PTR, or are you talking about on live servers? I think in the new season, yeah, they have like a couple different things. Yeah, like poison just across the board is quite different. But I don't know. I'm not happy with that. I don't like that they don't... I don't know what their obsession is with trying to create, like... I'm a very firm believer that the thing that should do the most damage is the base skill itself. It makes no sense to me that they're so insistent. Like, Whirlwind Barb, right? What's the thing that's doing the most damage on Whirlwind Barb? Dust Devils. Dust Devils and Earthquake. So really, if I wanted to play like a Dust Devils Whirlwind Barb for the like, there isn't that many damage modifiers for Whirlwind. But like if I use like Earthquakes or something, or Dust Devils, then if monsters get hit by my Dust Devils and Earthquakes, then they take like increased multiplicative damage, right? So of course I would want to use that with my Whirlwind. But if I do that, then the Dust Devils and Earthquakes themselves are doing like way more damage than the actual core skill Whirlwind. And that's, I think, a similar situation to how I feel what Druid might end up in next season. Because yeah, they have like some new sources of poison, but what's the point of adding new sources of poison when there's already sources of poison that exist, right? There's already plenty of sources of poison that exist. Oh, this is where the Helltide spawned. Anyway, yeah. So there's already plenty of sources of poison that exist in the game. but instead, like, they're actually just adding like a whole brand new like mechanic, which is kind of strange. I think rather than like buffing up like existing druid builds that are lesser used, right? Like who uses rabies, for example? Who like what are the other poison skills? There's plenty of other poison, I'm sure. Anyway, I don't know. Sort of odd.
I must wait a moment.
Yeah, I agree with some of the adjustments they made. Like, overpower definitely needed a nerf. 80% nerf is actually perfectly reasonable. But like, uh, if I were to go on Reddit and post that, other people would downvote me into oblivion. But that's, as far as I see it, that's the truth. Like overpower is like, keep in mind that on my sorcerer, who doesn't even build overpower damage, I was getting like 6 times the amount of damage, right? Whenever I hit an overpower, as compared to a regular crit. And so the difference between going from like 3k to like 9k is,
I'm not ready yet.
or no, sorry, going from like 1.5 million to like 9 million, and then toning that down by like, what, 80%. It's still doing double the damage of what I had before. Even if I land just a regular crit overpower in the PTR. So anyway, I'm going like way off topic. Yeah, I get that. I get that they changed some poison stuff. They actually added this. Uh, where is it? Yeah, this thing, Toxic Claws. They reworked it so that now it's just you deal increased poison damage.
I
Okay,
must wait a moment.
I mean, whatever. I don't think. I don't feel strongly about that one way or the other. I'm not really playing these poison builds anyway. They added like a new aspect that gives a new source of poison damage, but it's not really my main concern. Stormclaw's ring. What's Stormclaw again? Oh yeah, critical strikes with shred. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay. So I'm gonna go to Karagar, turn in everything. I just realized I'm playing this on Torment 2. It doesn't actually feel like Torment 2, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just farming right now. Need to get like materials, as many as I can. Hey, Ancestral Collection of Helms. Yeah, that's actually super important. Oh, I get 2. I can actually, I'm actually pretty close to Heightened Malice. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. Hey, there we go, Helm of Might. What is this one? Tempest Roar? Oh yeah, that was the other one I was thinking about. Tempest Roar is a pretty popular one too. Companion Innovation, that's good. Juggernaut's Helm. Probably end up salvaging that. And Helm of Might. Okay, come on. Plus Wolves. I mean, it's decent. Whatever. I want like an Ancestral, or I want a GA roll on Willpower. I'll probably get plenty more options from where that came from, but yeah, basic skills grant damage reduction. That's not bad either. I could potentially use that. My helm, I think, reigns supreme for now. I'm like looking for a helm that has like plus ranks of wolves. That would be ideal, but that's still quite a ways out, I think. Maybe I shouldn't. Um, Here, hold on. Uh, Maybe I should actually start trying to roll for crit strike chance on some of my rings. I think that's what I should do, actually. I like my willpower. I like my max life. I don't want additive damage. Okay, maybe 3 rolls. Yeah, I mean, I have a pretty decent amount of gold. Oh yeah, there we go. Crit strike chance, finally. So now, in place of my current ring, I can potentially roll for something a little bit better. I have natural finesse too, don't I? Damage to crowd control enemies. Okay, that's like the worst case scenario. Still don't have the legendary recipe for this, but whatever. I don't think I care as much. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. That's fine. I don't think I care as much as for my amulet. My amulet, I absolutely need that one to have the right rolls, because I don't think I'm getting anything better than that for, like, ever. Okay, I'll stick with plain damage for now. If I need to adjust that, I can. But that's as perfect a ring as it gets. And it directly replaces my current ring, too, because it also has shadow resistance. It's actually just a better version. Okay, I'm gonna get Moon Rage. Alright. Yeah. Plenty of materials. Okay. That ring's good. My other ring is not so good. Maybe that's what I need to do here. Maybe I need to roll off. Oh wait, what? Did I not switch it yet? No, that's kind of awkward. I like how both of mine are Cataclysm. Okay, let me replace this hopefully with CSC. What's my crit strike chance now? Okay, 35%. That's gonna change when I get Iridas, but I don't know how long it's gonna be until I get Iridas. So it would do me a lot. Well, yeah, there we go. Crit strike chance. I'd be doing myself a favor by trying to roll for crit strike chance. Actually, I might be able to abuse the bug that they implemented, because right now, if I put on all of these tempers, right? Hold on a second. Petrify cooldown reduction, that's perfect. Okay, so now if I go back to the Occultist and I try to re-roll this, it has to be crit strike chance, right? That's what happened. Yeah, I knew it. See, that's perfect. That bug actually cost me so many materials earlier, but now it's kind of funny. I can actually use that to my advantage in this case. Funny how that works. I shouldn't really be abusing the bug like this, but I don't know. I feel like I can't be bothered to care. Like I'll take this one for once. This works out in my favor. Oh yeah, let me get I'm gonna unsocket these and put on this one and this one. Yeah, good. Okay, what are my resistances at now? Oh, my shadow resistance is a little on the lower end. Whatever. I think that's I can live with that for the time being. Okay, I just got myself like additional 11% crit strike chance. Or think. What else can I do to buff myself up here? Oh, Pock Rune. Well, that's completely useless to me. Because I don't spend resource. Ultimate. Okay, I have all my offensive aspects. That's fine. Primary resource, yeah. CSC. I mean, I should just get Cur Rune, I think. I mean, yeah, let me do that. I'll do Kurgar for 5 seconds up to 25%. Sure. I think it's good enough. Kurgar. Yeah, gonna go back through the portal, and I should get some whispers here. I don't think that they timed out. I haven't really been out here for... I haven't been in town for that long, have I? 32 minutes, and the Helltide just started too. Yep. I'm also really close to Heightened Malice, so I feel like some combination of those should get me into Torment 3 pretty soon. And then of course I still need to get Storm's Companion. That's highest priority right now. But maybe I'll take advantage of the fact that it is a Helltide. I think Helltide is fair game. I can also get some Artificer's Stones too. Oh, whoa. Ow. Yo, these guys actually hurt now. And yeah, there's like those DR monsters too. Good news is I can actually pop more potions to get more wolves. That's the one upside. But, yeah. Okay, I actually really do need to do the Infernal Hordes and Kurast Undercity quests. I'll probably take a bit of a detour to go and do them. But I like to finish these whispers first. Slay Harbingers, invoke rituals. Okay, let me clear all these first, and then I can take a proper look at all this. All demons. Altar of Reaping. Okay. Yeah, where's my boss materials? I have like... I have enough for one run of Arshan. Shouldn't take that long to do the quests, right? Take that long. Maybe like 10, 20 minutes each. I don't know why I have to do this over and over every time. Every season. bit silly, but did I get another Paragon point? I did actually. Yeah, okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Poison resistance. Yeah, okay. Maybe if I get this cluster, it could help me. I can replace this gem with something else, perhaps. Okay. Well, that's that. Invoke rituals.
I'm not ready yet.
I need that Storm's Companion. This is actually so painful.
I'm not ready yet.
They grow infuriated. I don't think I care. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I'm just gonna keep spamming Helltide. And then opening up, like, those,
I must wait a moment.
tortured gifts of, like, pants. Okay, 147. I slayed 2 Harbingers so far.
I must wait a moment.
Well, at least I have a lot more crit strike chance I can feel. With all this...
I'm not ready yet.
There we go, 67% crit strike chance on this. So that helps a lot with... Oh, one. Yeah, got a lot of crit strike chance going for me. It's good. You personally wish all the teleport nodes were unlocked except the stronghold ones? I agree with that. I think that... Yeah, I agree with that. I think that I don't really see any benefit in them making it so that you have to go for the waypoints every season. I mean, I don't mind it, but I don't see the benefit, right? Like, it's not really anything that requires any sort of progression. It's not like some people are asking to keep, I don't know what a good example would be. Yeah, I actually don't know what a good example would be here. But,
Wait a moment.
yeah, this is something where if you've already unlocked it, like, it should just be available, I think. Maybe not between, like, softcore and hardcore. Like, maybe that would be a separate argument. But in softcore, at least, if you've already done it, like, once on any character, it should just be available. It should just be like Altars of Lilith, same thing. Don't see any reason for them to do it any differently, really.
I must wait a moment.
Okay, so at this point... Yeah, I gotta go do that quest, huh? Hold on, let me take a look at this one more time. So, Torture Gifts opened, Slay the Blood Maiden, Slay Harbingers, and I don't care about the other Whispers. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start doing those quests, starting with Kurast Undercity. So that I can unlock the, well, yeah, so I can unlock the stupid thing. Need to be able to open these up. And I want, like, greater collection of dungeon keys, too. To include these Infernal Horde compasses. Oh yeah, I should probably drink an elixir here so I can actually get more XP. And for more crit strike chance. Seems pretty useful. I don't know why these
I'm not ready.
tortured gifts haven't been giving me any potions either, or like elixirs and whatnot. Usually they're... Yeah, they give plenty of those, but they didn't actually... I think they silently added that in, but they didn't mention that anywhere. Well, whatever.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
Yeah, the other thing about Infernal Hordes is, Infernal Hordes is probably the second best way to get XP, aside from the Pit. The Pit is like the fastest way to get XP, but Infernal Hordes, if I can clear that on like Torment 3, I can level myself pretty quickly, and I get Masterworking Materials, and I need those Masterworking Materials too, right?
I'm not ready yet. Quickly!
Okay. Okay. Why would a council come to this place?
I am not simply a leader.
Oh, I guess I gotta accompany him back. Alright. Fine. I mean, I still get some rewards out of this, just not quite the rewards I was hoping for. Yeah, I need more boss mats. It's the whispers.
I'm not ready.
Do more of these whispers. That's really it. Whoa, got some gems there. And a scattered prism. I don't even know what I killed to get that. I don't think I saw a treasure goblin. So it's a little strange.
Believe the cure would be simple.
Right. Okay.
I must wait a moment.
And then I'm gonna go up this way. Alright, good. And then I gotta do like one or two more parts of this. Rerolling got +5 wolves on your helmet? Wow. That's awesome.
First, you should know something.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Yeah,
Stand back.
your wolf druid is, or your companion druid, sorry, is underway. Did you make sure to get, I'm trying to remember. You do have Storm's Companion, right?
Not all of my duties.
Yeah, you do have Storm's Companion, right? Quest complete the Kurast Undercity. Was that it? Undercity Well with Forgotten. Meets the heck at the site of the Haunting. Okay. I don't know if that means that I now get access to these tributes. I don't think I do just yet. Alright, I'm gonna go this way then.
Time to do that.
They're gonna tell me to go back into the Undercity, but I don't think I need to do all of the Undercities.
Your home.
Okay, abandoned home. Okay, so you already have Storm's Companion, then plus 14, wow. You know, my pants this season, I got lucky. I rolled GA on wolves myself, too. That's one of the reasons why I had such an easy time. But even if I got in regular Storm's Companion, it still would have been nice, like, whatever. Yeah. I'm kind of worried that the next Storm's Companion I get isn't going to be plus ranks of wolves. And that was the only Storm's Companion I found, too. Oh, anyway. I already did everything. I think I did, right?
Must wait a moment.
Tell Sick what I witnessed. All right. Back to it. Too scared to try to hit wolves again, though. Oh yeah. Well, why is that? I mean, there's no. Is there any sort of? There wouldn't be any kind of drawback to that, right? Something was real.
The Zakarum. There is a Zakarum.
Zachrum nearby. Oh yeah, this one. I think it's after I do this one is usually when
Union.
I unlock it.
I need time to do that.
Okay, well, again, I can dog walk Torment too just fine, but it's everything else that comes after that's troublesome. Okay, she's monologuing.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright. That's a really good question. Does damage to close enemies count for your wolves or you? I think that damage to close would be, I think your wolves are you, so I would imagine that it would be the monsters that are close to you. That's my guess, but I don't know for sure. I haven't really tested that myself. I don't know if it's that they inherit the close part or if they inherit just the damage whenever you're close to an enemy. But I think it would be if you're close to the monsters. Yeah, sorry, I wish I had a better answer for you on that one, but that one I don't know. One of the ghosts spoke to me, a priestess of Travancore Alia. Yeah. Okay. Here. Hey, I have tributes. Nice. Okay, I think I've unlocked it now. Now I think I should be able to... I think I should be able to unlock these tributes. So then the next one is the Infernal Hordes, right? Um... Yeah. I should really go and test that one day. Damage to close. There's a pretty easy enough test. Just make like a low-level character and then temper a whole bunch of damage to close and then go hit the training dummy. I think that'd be a good test for it. But yeah, I just have never gotten around to testing something like that. Do you need something? Saina still here. Okay. And I got another Paragon point. I am just 2 levels away from finishing that up. Okay. Knock rune, and I think this one. Yeah. Gonna do the Infernal Hordes quest line. So now, once I unlock both of these, I can... Oh, that should help me a lot. You know, come to think of it, after this, after I run the Helltide 2, I'll probably have to spam Nightmare Dungeons. I just remembered. Yeah, I remember I held on to this one, Treasure Breach. I want to hit that. Maybe get some treasure goblins. Kind of need to run Nightmare Dungeons, not just to boost my powers, but also because... Oh yeah, right, I'm supposed to... Size is increased. Maybe I can just pump this up. Yeah, I'll just try to max this out. Well, anyway. Whoa, this guy's tanky. Yeah, I think this one guy specifically is pretty tanky, but anyway. Okay. Speak to Lochran, that's okay. Yeah, so I need to, like, level my powers. So that's one reason I need to go back to the Nightmare Dungeons. But the other reason I need to go in there is because they drop a Distilled Fears. Like, I'm supposed to get Distilled Fears from Nightmare Dungeons specifically, if I can't get it from the Kuros Undercity. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go there then. Yeah, Kuros Undercity. I don't think that I have any, like, Lair Horde boss keys as a reward on the tributes, so the only other option is to spam Nightmare Dungeons, which incidentally I need for buffing up my powers anyway, I guess. Yeah, definitely feel the crit strike chance. Alright. I'll even bother killing all these anyway. Should be... Oh. There he is. Search their camp. It's the same thing again. It's like a class quest, but markedly less exciting. There, wow, that was a great deal of XP. Now, I'm actually pretty close to Heightened Malice. That's another 35% damage boost. Yeah. I wonder if just the legendary nodes by themselves would get me to Torment 3. But whatever. Get going. Oh, Herb Cache. Still like how they still have these useless rewards of the quests. Oh, slay Zacharian Paladins. Is this guy still alive? All the other monsters are so easy to kill in comparison. I don't know why that one's so tanky.
Let me gather myself and we'll proceed. Blessed Mother, be with us. All right, stand back.
Yeah, try to max these ones out. At least it's way easier to max out these powers. This one on the other hand, that one might be troublesome. Oh, interesting.
Stubborn bastard!
If I buff up this catalyst, I wonder if I'd be able to get the damage to be actually worthwhile.
Oh, where is he? Where is the body?
Okay. Oh, it takes so long. Oh yeah, Aldkin has some rewards too, right? Oh no, I already picked up all of them, except for this one. I guess I can grab this. Additional legendary item will be offered. Alright, cool, great. What is this talisman?
A relic. Bless its power.
Collect Lochran's talisman, and I can descend into the unknown. Alright. Yeah, I still have about another 20 to 30, well, 20 minutes before the 30 minutes before the Helltide ends, but realistically I need to finish this within the next 20 minutes to have enough time to do everything that I want with that Helltide.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must
Okay. Here I am. Whoa, 1.1 million damage. Oh, ouch. Yeah, I need to get that glyph, huh? Wild's glyph? It always takes me forever to find Wild's glyph. Like, it's always the very last one that I end up finding. Since... Well, yeah, I need to pump up Wild's glyph to get more companion damage. It's kind of a must. Yeah, it takes forever to get up and going. Fuck the ears of Sankara. Find the next piece of Sankara. Alright. Keep going here. So last season, it took me like 8, maybe 9 hours to go from Torment 1 to 4. So far, I've kind of gone... It took me like an hour to get from Torment 1 to 2, but I don't care for that. So far, I've been at this for 2 hours at the moment, and I'm still missing like a lot of stuff. Yeah, still missing so much stuff. Enemies away from Lochran. How is the NMD? I'm gonna be trying that out probably in about 20 to 30 minutes, something like that. Because, like, I think I talked about this. When I was leveling from 1 to 60, Nightmare Dungeons felt completely worthless. Maybe not completely worthless, but they didn't feel very good. But now that I'm in Torment, I need to run Nightmare Dungeons to get Distilled Fears to farm Beast in the Ice anyway. So I guess like I need to. I guess we'll see. I need to go back into the Nightmare Dungeon and see if the rewards are any better, relatively speaking. You know, like if it starts to drop me ancestrals, if I get more herodic files. Um, what else? Okay. I'm just gonna skip past all these. All right. Investigate the burial jar.
Songekor himself, and mostly intact. Though there seems to be one last jar over there. Burn. Let them rot in dust. No! We cannot
Hmm.
allow this power to exist. The crime will
Because the thing about the Nightmare Dungeons is this one has equipment delve, so I want to try that to see if I get like good gear. And then this one has treasure breach, which spawns treasure goblins. So I'm actually really curious if, yeah, if I get a whole bunch of treasure goblins, then yeah, that would be a lot of good loot, right? Like I killed a few treasure goblins earlier, and they dropped me like 3 ancestrals. Well, one of the treasure goblins, and then like don't even get me started on how much gold I have right now. I could maybe get more gold, more masterworking materials, all that good stuff. So
we may begin.
yeah, I have to see. I'll have to
Other parts to the cause.
run that in a little bit, and I'll let you know. Reunite the pieces of Sankar.
A trifle. To stop the trial.
Okay, place Lachran's talisman and use it.
By mother's blood. By mother's strength. We seize her Lord Father's hatred.
Um,
Tear it from this broken vessel. And cast it back.
I guess I should probably run incense and elixir. Anyway, whatever. Corpse of Sankar. There's also that anti-venom elixir too. Probably figure out how to get that, just to get some extra XP. Unless they changed how it works.
I'm not ready
I remember like I bugged out like a long time ago when I did this quest on my barb, like the first time I think. But anyway, whatever. I think now it's actually working as expected. Okay.
It's finished. The Triumph will never get their hands on.
Mm. Maffer the Cruel. Yeah, it might take me a while to kill it, but okay. Hey, I got some materials out of that. Cameron. Yeah, I don't need this. Legendary items, magic runes. I don't need magic runes. I could have used this XP tribute, but well, whatever.
Even without me.
All right. Ruins of Racket Keep. So, yes, I would have to leave this dungeon. I can talk to him there. All right.
Hell is eternal. Like hell.
Hey, there we go. Got a nice level up out of that. There we go. Heightened Malice. Finally got an extra 35% multiplicative XP boost here. Oh yeah, to the edge of the abyss. Here it is. The Imperial Library. And then this should unlock Infernal Hordes. You don't know what two-handed weapon to use for comp? Oh, that's easy enough. You ideally would want a polearm that has GA roll on willpower as like, well, yeah, you want GA roll on willpower. That's like the most. The Imperial Palace. Oh, over here. Okay, I almost walked into the wrong spot. All right. Anyway, yeah, two-handed weapon to use for comp. For companion druid. Yeah, that one I can answer. Like, yeah, it would be a polearm for. Because polearm has vulnerable damage on it. So that's why, like, and it's slower, but it hits harder. And it also, and I mean, like, and you're kind of gated on your cooldowns anyway, more so than the attack speed of your weapon. Um, and Druid. Oh yeah, right. Willpower is the most important GA. Then probably I would prioritize max life and then lastly damage because the just damage is additive. Oh yeah, and then like ideally you want willpower, max life, and like crit strike damage, but in order of importance for the GAs, it would be willpower, max life, and crit strike damage, I guess. And then of course your tempers would be chance for wolves to deal double damage, and then your other one would maybe you could go with crit strike damage. It's either that or a damage to distant or close, whichever one. Well, I mean to help your there's Thunderstruck. Yeah, Thunderstruck board. Not let the demons break through. Yeah.
God, I once were. Blessed Mother, preserve us.
Assortment of elixirs. Yeah, sure. I don't need more skills. I will drink potion. I feel like I'll forget otherwise.
All right.
Lose out on a bit of crit strike chance, but that's okay. Yeah. What other two-handed weapon would you consider for your companion druid? I wouldn't think there would be too many other options, really. It's not like the two-handed mythic polearm is any good, so. Huh.
I'm not ready yet. I'm level 3. Yes, this way to the source.
Okay. I should just go straight to the. I don't like wasting my time killing all these random mobs. I already hit level.
Just wait a moment.
I already got enough Paragon points to unlock Heightened Malice, so I should not get sidetracked anymore. 1.3 million. Wow. Get some gold out of that, but it just is unfortunate. My pet can't help me. Oh, nothing. I just didn't know. Maybe OP. Yeah. Are you using Zanrune right now though? To like get your overpower up. I don't even know if there's any particular way to continually proc Zanrune to begin with. Oh, ouch. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe you can consider a mace for overpower if you really want, but you would need a Zanrune for that anyway, I would imagine. Otherwise, I don't, like, you wouldn't really be getting overpower any other way, right? You can't use Banish Lords for it. Blood Boiling is like, what, once every 20 seconds? I don't even think that works with Companions. It has to be Zanrune, given just the nature of that rune. Bane glyph. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, there's also the 3% chance on wolves to overpower. I mean, that's an available. Well, yeah, I mean that's not really something you can control though, and it happens very infrequently. Okay, I got outmatched Glyph. That's good. Again, I don't know why every time, but like that I play this companion druid, it's always the wild glyph that I can't find. I never find it. I either find it at the very beginning or at the very end. I never find it like anytime in the middle. Okay, wow, Paragon level 50. That's good.
I must wait a moment.
All right. We got another 14 minutes before the health tide ends. How unfortunate.
Let's go. We're getting close.
Destroy the barricade? Sure. A lot of monsters. Yeah, I would have been better off setting it to Torment 1 than just dog walking everything. Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. It's a lot of monster packs. Oh, hold on. Oh, I thought they dropped the
I
glyph,
must wait.
but I guess not. Okay, let me just break out of this. That is a lot of monsters. No problem.
I'm not ready
I think that legendary item should go into my stash, so maybe I'll just let it go for now. Hey, there we go. Tracker glyph. That's cool.
yet. I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Good. Two Paragon points. Probably go and get myself another glyph later.
I must wait a moment.
Gonna need to spam more of Pit to get the level ups I so desperately need. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Actually pretty close. I wonder if I were to die here, like how far back I'd have to go. Just watch they throw me to the very beginning. Oh man. That would be a very sad sight indeed.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I really do need Storm's Companion. If I had Storm's Companion, this would be so much easier. But I don't have any boss mats either. Yeah. I have plenty of exquisite blood, but there's not really anything I need from Lord Seer, unfortunately. Well, Rakanoth's Wake actually. Rakanoth's Wake would be pretty useful, but in this case, it doesn't really help me.
Far deeper.
Since I already have Rakanoths. Okay.
I must open the channel down.
Okay. So then I go in and I clear it, and I think that's that, right? Enter the Abyssal Verge.
Can't hold them here. I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Council Gate. And
I must wait a moment.
yes. Plays Lochran's Talisman. Can I fight them? I've gotten like no items out of that. Oh.
My task will be done.
Alright. I'm just gonna let my wolves handle that. Huh? probably can go this way to the next Paragon board. Yeah, sounds like a plan. All right, good. Okay, and Ice Beast drops the pants. Yes, that's right. Storm's Companion is dropped by Beast in the Ice. But of course I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough boss mats to summon them, unfortunately. So maybe I should just run Irida though. If I get it, like anytime I get enough boss mats to run, like to run one of the bosses, I should just do it outright. Well, I mean, after I finish this, I'll type. Why are there like 4 bosses on the screen? Oh, whatever. There, done. Ah, did I finally finish it? I finally unlocked the Infernal Hordes. So now I can run them in peace in Torment 3 to get Obdicite and XP. Okay. Alright, I think I'm done. Back. Out I go. Get access, or I've gained access to these Infernal Hordes. Consume an Infernal Horde's Compass. Did they give me one? Oh, that's so convenient. Alright. So, now that that's done... Hey, this one's got a Whisper attached to it. I don't know if I'll bother with that, though. I don't know if it's worth it to run an Infernal Horde's Compass when... No, I don't want to get sidetracked just spamming Whispers. I think, yeah, it's probably not a good use of my time. Because it takes, like, what... Even doing a 6-wave Whisper takes me, like, 7 to 8 minutes at least. So I don't think it's worth it. Murmuring Obols and Gems, sure. I got Lochran's Talisman, too, but I don't really need that at all. I'm gonna head on down over there, and, yeah, I'm gonna go take out Blood Maiden. And then probably I should have enough, cinders to open 3 tortured gifts, is my guess. Oh, I also barely have enough Baneful Hearts. Well, this works out then. Why is everything so choppy? Okay. Oh, I need 3. Well, thought I checked ahead of time. Slay Harbingers. Well, okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, I was scared of my horse. You know, I hate to say it, but Torment 1 might actually be better than running on Torment 2. Because even though I can clear everything on Torment 2 when I cast my skills, my wolves can passively clear everything on Torment 1. Oh, hold on a second. I shouldn't even really be picky. It's a waste of my time, right? I'm trying to be picky. I'm just gonna do boots. Yeah. 3 Artificer's Stones. I don't know why I'm not getting enough Baneful Hearts out of these. I feel like they nerfed the amount of... Oh, Grotesque Debtor? Hold on. I gotta clear that. Get 1 Malignant Heart out of it? Wow. Oh, spawning more monsters on me. Maybe I should just stand and fight them. Yeah, 5 minutes to run this. Finish this, rather. Okay. I should probably keep checking if got anything else that was useful from the den. Might be all marks. Hey, yeah. Treasure Goblin. It's just a generic treasure goblin. I was hoping for like a really good one. Boots, why not? Yeah, I mean, we got 2 sets of unique boots. Hey, Yen's blessing. And this silly thing. Yeah, if only it would be so easy to get myself some pants. Yeah, that would help a lot. Yeah, 4 minutes. Wanted to open the Tortured Gift of Mysteries, but at the end of the day, if I can find pants, that would be better. Helms is also not bad because I can get one with like plus ranks of wolves. But yeah, obviously Storm's Companion is the most important. Okay. Yeah, gotta go back to town, gotta turn in my rewards, and then I gotta summon a Blood Maiden here. Okay, at least this time, when I open this, now I can get tributes and I can get Infernal Hordes, so that helps. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Leg guards, yeah. I mean, there's a chance I can actually get Storm's Companion out of it. I've seen uniques drop from these before, so no luck there. But at least I got some recipes and some XP and a glyph and a Nocturne. Okay. So after this, I'm gonna run Nightmare Dungeons. Well, I gotta do. I just realized I'm still. I have. I can run the Barshan first. Okay, that's one. That's two. Three. Good. Well, I mean, I have my wolves passively killing everything, right? I can take this time to actually read through my items. I don't need wrath skills, wild impulses. I can hold on to these for now. I don't need that. This one I can hold on to and try to roll for something better. Like resistance. Yeah, okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, where would be the next tortured gift? I guess that one. Probably do two more. That one and the one to the far right. I don't know if I have time to reach both though. Oh, I can actually. I didn't know that I can actually like bypass. I don't need to go through both phases. Like, if I do enough damage, I can just kill her all in one go. Didn't know that. It's like Beast of the Ice in that regard. I like how it's everything, every piece of armor possible except for pants. But okay, fine. Oh, let's go this way then. Okay, grab this. I'm gonna skip that for now. Focus on getting my last tortured gifts here. Alright. Amulets. I'll bypass that. Okay. Tortured Gift of Helms. Nice. And I'm hoping that... Hey, I got Wild Bolt Helm, but none for Spirit Bond, sadly. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I mean, I did hit them with Petrify. I'm surprised that they're still moving. A lot of these monsters. Alright, I'm out. Willpower, Thorns. I think I really need a lucky hit chance there. one's got armor, this one's got thorns. Okay. I'm gonna roll off the cold resistance and hope for the best on these, on this one. Getting plenty of materials now, so I don't think I need to worry about that as much anymore. It's really just gold at this point. Ah, +2 ravens. I'll try, let's say 4 times. 1, 2, 3. They keep giving me ravens. Oh, +2 wolves. Okay, there. Yeah. That's the one I'm looking for. It would have been nice if I could have gotten like +3 wolves, but alright. Like, maybe when I get an ancestral helm, I can roll for it then. Alright. Kurgar then. Kurgar. Oh, hold on. Should be running this. And I don't even really know if I need disobedience. Kurgar. Yeah, just one Juggernaut's aspect would be sufficient, right? It would be kind of, it'll be annoying to have to try to evade through monsters, but sure, fine. Okay, now at least I don't need to worry about armor for a very long time, so I have that going for me at least. Do I care to upgrade anything, really? I don't think so. Maybe this one. Petrify duration. Hmm. Enemies affected by Petrify. I mean, I always do this one, Companion Innovation, for Poison Creeper duration. Never for Wolves attack speed, but never really tried with Petrify duration. Poison Creeper duration. Mobilize. Yeah, let's try something different for a change. Why not? Well, I guess total armor is more important. Dodge chance. Okay. Total armor. Good. Oh, I just realized something. With the way that the game works right now, right? So if I roll this off, I can try to roll for wolves. Hey, 3 wolves. Nice. Well, that's convenient. What a silly little adjustment they've made here. Not supposed to work like that at all, but might as well have fun with it while I can. Hurricane duration 4 times. All right. Yeah. Well, I don't get petrify duration, but it's all good. So 3 wolves, total armor. Yeah, I got plenty of armor. But then, oh yeah, even my pants don't have armor. I have to figure that out all a little later. Okay, gonna salvage all these. Okay, there. And then I'm gonna toss these in. Mm. Oh, yeah. I'll leave this in my uh, stash for now. All right. What is it? Helltide's not coming up for another like minute or so. I don't know if I care. I have 17 malignant hearts, and I have 9 distilled fears. Well, that means it's time to go and hit some of these nightmare sigils. I'm gonna do it on Torment 2, though. I think I should do it on Torment 2. And what's this? Slay Lord Zir? I can get some free whispers out of it at least. I'm gonna do that. It should be easy enough. Burn through some of my boss mats, maybe get something of value. Or just some, oh, just some free rewards. It's fine. Oh yeah, I have 5 Paragon points. Okay. Companion cooldown reduction. I don't know if I care. Um, I'll definitely care about armor, but defeat Tormented Echo of Lord Zir. Oh, here we are. Oh, shoot. Yeah, he actually does hurt, and it does take a while to bring down. I hit for 21 million on a crit overpower. Wow. Yeah, I'm getting there already. Like, but that's only on like a crit. Oh, only on crit overpower specifically. Definitely still have a lot of room to grow my damage. Oh no. Yeah, this Juggernaut's aspect is causing me some problems because I have Juggernauts. I can't evade as quickly. Oh shoot. Why can't they hit him? Where's my wolves? Did they all die or something? There, finally. Took long enough. Took forever. Okay. Let's this up. Hey, companion augments, nice. Yeah, hopefully I can get a better two-handed weapon, like more GAs. Mjolnir ring. Don't think I care about that. Hey, this is nearby poison enemies. Flesh render. I wonder if this would be any good. It's like one of those abilities that infinitely stacks. I could run Flicker Step, but I don't think I care to run Flicker Step really. Yen's Blessing. I already have a good one. Okay. Well, I got what I was here for. Got my whispers. About to try T3. Okay. Yeah, with your companion druid. Well, that should be easy enough. Companion druid, especially in the live server, should be able to dog walk everything up to Torment 3. Because of that one boss power. Chest plates, boots. I already have enough chest plates and boots. I need an ancestral two-hander with GA willpower. I think that's what I'm looking for here. Werewolf finesse. Okay, not bad. 4 malignant hearts. I actually need those malignant hearts. Hey, I got Wild's Glyph. Okay, now I can actually start pumping this up. Okay. Werewolf attack speed, werewolf crit strike chance. That's good. Still no... Hey, Rotting Lightbringer. Hey, this is the new unique, right? Plus willpower, poison damage, chance for pulverize to hit twice, resource cost reduction, and forms a puddle that deals percent of its poisoning damage over 6 seconds. Pulverizing the puddle splashes an additional... That looks like it does a lot of damage. I have a feeling this is going to be really strong next season, but, you know, maybe I'll be completely mistaken. Yeah, because there's no cap on that. Same thing with Flesh Render. It's just stacking up damage based on willpower. So, I don't know. I'm going to salvage all this. And do I have... I almost have enough to run 2 Varshans back to back. I usually like to do 2 in succession. Oh. I think it's about time that I use some potions here. I'll do the basic ones. I'll do like Precision Elixir. I'll do 3 of them. And maybe... I don't know, Redamine Buzz. Just get some extra XP out of these. Okay. Torment 2. Finally. Treasure Breach or Equipment Delve. I'll do an Equipment Delve first. Okay. And I get to see what's here. There's a Legion event. I think I care right now. Too bad, really. I used to really enjoy going in for Legion events. I wish there's a way that they could, like, make that exciting.
I must wait a moment.
Whoa. Yeah, the catalysts can apply vulnerable, right? That's how it works. Play all enemies in the wild thicket. Oh, okay. Well, hold on, I'm doing this wrong then. I gotta head back. 8 Obdicite. Oh yeah, these Nightmare Dungeons also give Obdicite. I've forgotten about that, being honest here. Okay, well, maybe I'll farm enough Obdicite that I can actually start leveling some of my other items too. Like this amulet, for example. I can get like ranks Call of the Wild. Yeah, it's very hard to find an amulet with a good passive as it is. Poise glyph. So yeah, hours have I been at this for? 2.5? Not too bad. Let me in. Been clicking on it for like ages. Yeah, I need to get all my legendary nodes. That should bring me to Torment 3. And also the Storm's Companion pants too. I think Storm's Companion would take me directly into Torment 3 though. I saw myself hit for like 21 million earlier. All monsters kill grant +2 heroic attunement for 10 seconds. Oh yeah, here. Alright. Lure mummies to pillars for 40 heraldic attunement. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Kill all tethered monsters to complete the ritual. Will attract additional ambushes. Take damage near pillars. Health potion cooldown. Yeah, fine. Why not? Doesn't say how much damage I'm taking. Oh, I need to do 3. Okay. Will attract additional ambushes and... why not? Sure. I'll try it. I'll try to lure mummies in. Attract additional ambushes. Actually, do this one. Yeah. Why not? Okay. Oh, I'll do the sacrifice shrine first. Yes. Okay. It's 1 down. Oh, I guess I gotta go this way. More heraldic artifacts. Maybe I gotta do this at the end. Maybe I gotta just focus on hitting the shrines while I'm being timed. It's too bad, really. I just don't have the speed to go through everything really fast. Sacrifice shrine? Sure. Where's the mummies anyway? I don't see any mummies. I'll probably restart my game after the next one. After I finish the next nightmare dungeon or something. Alright. I think I actually have Crit Strike chance on... Oh yeah, everything except for my amulet. And I don't have any GA Crit Strike chance, nor have I Masterwork either. I'm trying to figure out how else I can amp up my Crit Strike chance. Although right now it's not terrible. I'm sitting at like... Well, with my rune, I would say that it's close to 50% or something. Okay, close enough. Slay Blood Bishop. There, didn't even get to activate my ultimate. Okay. Oh, I actually got some uniques out of that? That's not bad. Ira does! I actually already got Ira does? And it's got like a really high ultimate cooldown reduction roll and pretty good willpower roll too, and lucky hit and damage to close, but no crit strike chance. Um, okay, well I guess I won't be needing these then after all. That's so convenient. Now I just need to get Storm's Companion. Maybe this is not a bad place to farm after all. I was like talking smack about it, because I didn't think it was very good, but now I've changed my mind. I've already gotten one of those before. Do I care to run Irida's right now? Even if, yeah, okay, sure, why not? Let's do it. Damage Petrify cooldown. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be pumping up that unique with my Masterworking later. And I think my Petrify cooldown, then I can actually just spam it and pulls everything in. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Yep. Well, that helps. I need to get Storm's Companion now. Once I get that, it'll be way easier, but... Or maybe I need to run some pit so that I can level my Wild's Glyph and also see... do like limit testing. I feel like I'm almost at the point where I can clear Torment 3 at this point. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's a really good find. Neo Rune? Neo Rune, avoid health damage while fighting for 2 seconds. Avoid health damage while fighting for 2 seconds. Can I do that, even? I'm trying to figure out, like, which of these gives me the most... Oh, did my game crash again? It hasn't even been 3 hours yet. It's 2.5 hours in and my game crashes. Well, that's stupid. Alright. Well, that's too bad. I guess I don't know.